got finally, after a long time of thinking and waiting for the opportunity, I got the Loro Piana summer charms. I think that's what they are called. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cligia. I make videos about luxury items like handbags and shoes. I review them. I make wear and tear videos so you guys can see if they're actually worth it or not. So if you're interested in videos like that, just subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. So you might have seen my Loro Piana unboxing, and actually I'm very excited to make this video finally, because it's not just a luxury item that I bought for myself. Actually, it is just a piece of clothing. I don't want to praise it, but it has really changed a lot of things for me, and I came to a few conclusions. I know that's weird because it's just a shoe, it's a piece of clothing, and you might be wondering, okay girl, what are you coming with? But so I will be starting. So you guys might have seen my unboxing, my Loro Piana unboxing. I got finally, after a long time of thinking and waiting for the opportunity, I got the Loro Piana summer charms. I think that's what they are called. Correct me if I'm wrong. The name doesn't matter. You guys can see it's with the charms. It's like moccasins with beautiful charms on them. And basically I've thought about getting them for a couple of months. Actually, I didn't do it because the weather wasn't nice, then quarantine happened, then I thought, yeah, I don't want to get a shoe and not being able to wear it. Finally, last week I went with my mom to the city center, and we were not thinking about getting the shoes. Like, I was just like, let's go to Loro Piana. I just felt like it. And then I convinced my mom, and she was like, yeah, why not? Well, it was not really convincing because we were out there shopping, so every store we would go to, it would be planned, like it wouldn't be a big deal, let's say it like that. So we went into the Loro Piana store, and I asked to try them on one more time. Like, I've tried them on a couple of times already, and then I don't know, it just felt right, you know, when something just feels right. I'm not really a person to impulse buy. I really think a lot before I get something, especially because most of the things I get, they are not very cheap. And even if I buy cheap things, like, I think a couple of times, like, do I really need it? Is it worth it? Will I wear it? I think those are like questions that you need to ask yourself before you're buying something. Of course, you can always return it, but you should never get things just to get them. You should really like figure it out if you're going to wear it or not, because money is money, and of course money comes back, but you don't need to fill up your closet with a lot of things that you're not gonna wear. I used to do it. I used to buy almost everything I could when I had money, and it was a big mistake. Now I sit with the items here, and selling is hard. Like, you know, you can't sell, and even if you buy a Chanel bag that's very popular, and you try to sell it, it's gonna be hard. Like, people want to save money on it, people don't want to give you what you want. So, and then having to sell the item for almost nothing always feels bad. So keep in mind before you buy things, are you really gonna wear them? What are they gonna do to you? And so on. Well, that's enough. Back to the shoe. So basically I tried them on, and I don't know why, I just got them, period. I bought them, I have them, and actually yesterday, so I'm filming this on a Sunday, yesterday was a Saturday, I went to the city again. I went to Chanel to check out their new things, and I have seen yeah, I've seen a couple of shoes, but nothing like really. I saw the sale items at Chanel. I didn't really, so I checked out the collection and everything, and I was with these shoes for the first time. I don't know if you guys know how it is to walk shoes in. I haven't walked them in before, not even in my house. So basically, walking in shoes for me is a nightmare. I even thought once about paying someone to walk my shoes for me. You know, that's ridiculous, right? But walking shoes in for me is the biggest nightmare ever. And I'm not joking when I'm saying I literally thought about paying someone. I literally thought about posting something on Craigslist. Like in Germany, it's not called Craigslist, but you guys know what I'm talking about when I say Craigslist. Just asking for someone with my exact shoe size to walk my shoes in for me. First problem, I don't know my shoe size. Second problem, that is crazy, but the struggle was intense. Like, you guys must be laughing, but I'm laughing at myself at this point. But now I think, like, no shoe is worth it. Like, you're paying already for the shoe and then you need to pay a person to walk the shoes in for you. Like, and some people actually will be grossed out by this idea because it's like where your feet go, it's like your feet sweat, and you know, I'm not really I think that's gross. Like, I will not know the person and I don't know what people will do with the shoes, if they will even return the shoes and come back. I have no idea. But well, so I wore the Loro Pianas and basically I wore them for 4 hours, maybe 5, and I didn't notice them at all. Every other shoe I own, even flip-flops, give me blisters. I bleed after 5 minutes walking in them. So I don't know, like, you guys might think, okay, this girl is crazy and all, but if you know how much I suffer with shoes, I know this is a first world problem, and you guys must be laughing, you guys must be thinking there are bigger things in the world, and I know there are, but on this channel I'm just talking about my personal thing, about my personal experience and what actually helped me. So at the end of the day, I found out that these shoes are awesome. They don't hurt, they are a little bit pricey, I have to admit, but they are definitely worth it for me because I didn't notice them, and for me this is heaven. Because usually when I would walk in new shoes, I would tell my friends, for example, okay, we're gonna meet for 2 hours, then I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna do something else. And with this shoe now, like, it really limits your day. It sets you limits, and I didn't really like it. I mean, I'm not buying a shoe to adapt to the shoe, even though I pay already a lot of money because most of my shoes are designer shoes. And even some Nike and Adidas shoes that I have, I had to walk them in and they would give me blisters, they would make me bleed, and all the other gross stuff that comes with walking in a shoe. So basically, I have to admit, with this Loro Piana shoe, it is not the case. It's crazy. And I even thought about getting others and different colors and everything, and maybe trying out their slippers, trying out their sandals. I'm also thinking about getting Hermes orange sandals. I'm a bit afraid. I've tried them on and they feel very good, but they still like squeeze my foot a little bit because I have really white feet and they squeeze my foot a lot, so I'm very afraid of that. At the end of the day, when you walk the shoe in, there's basically no way in returning the shoe, and then I will have to sell them for a price that people will not want to pay, and then I will have to sell them for even less. And I'm very afraid of that, but I'm gonna see if I can find good ones on the pre-loved market and then just clean them well, because I think there's nothing wrong with it. And a couple of weeks ago, I went to a luxury second-hand store. My friend works there and she showed me some Chanel ballet flats, and I've heard a couple of good things of this shoe, and I tried them on and they were really amazing. So talking about the quality itself is really good. You can see that the shoe looks flawless, the stitches looks flawless, the hardware looks flawless, and even inside of the shoe it looks pretty good even though I wore it. Like, I don't really think that they look very different. I was very much afraid that the leather would like change up a lot, and maybe take a different shape or anything, but actually this is not the case. And I have to admit, the leather is so thin that you really need to be careful what you put inside, because it could really stretch the leather out, especially here when you try them on and you go to buy them and you don't have a great sale associate. Make sure that your feet is up until here. If it goes here, you might have a hole here someday, and this is actually not good. The shoe is too expensive to not fit you well, so make sure your thumb ends here and it's still quite comfortable. You will not fall out of the shoe, like the shoe will not slip off. It doesn't mean that the shoe is too big or anything, it just means that the shoe fits perfectly. So you guys, that concludes my video. I know it was a lot of stuff, a lot of information, but that's how I like to keep it. I want to be helpful. I want you guys to pick the best for you. I'm looking forward to have a good time with them. If you have problematic feet, if you don't know your shoe size, go to a Loro Piana store. They will give you the best shoe, because it just feels like foot heaven, shoe heaven, whatever. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys think I'm crazy. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope it was very helpful and I could teach you a lot of things. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.